to just tell you the truth, Pastor Chris himself doesn't invite anyone.
That's very true. That's true, sir.
The only people you see maybe Pastor Benny Hinn and a few people.
Greetings to you, my dearest family. Welcome again to Direct TV, bringing to you the truth with Brother Joshua. Right in today's video again, I'm here with the Prophet Uebert Angel, and in today's video, he's going to talk about a lot of things. And this is him addressing, most of the issues that, happen between many Christians. Pastor Chris is one man that, most of the time I do ask how God actually raised him, because the way Pastor Chris operates, you won't see any other preacher. I don't think any other preacher has operated the way Pastor Chris operates, and it can only be God that raised him. Okay, so he's going to be addressing and talking about some of those things and some of the things he learned from Pastor Chris and Pastor Chris warns him about. So before we dive into today's video, for those of you coming very newly to my channel, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, and if you have not liked the video, hit the like button and like today's video, guys. Watch this, I'll be right back.
Pastor Chris taught me one thing that is very, very important. He said, Uebert Angel and his wife are prophets, not by title.
Oh, that's right.
Said this is a calling. Said someone, when they have a wife, they call their wife prophetess.
Yeah.
Because their wife is the wife of a prophet. But this one is a prophetess by calling from God, by ministry. And this one is a prophet by ministry. Then he said one important thing. He said, for me, if you call yourself bishop, I'll call you bishop.
That's right.
He said, whatever you call yourself, I call you that.
That's it.
Whatever you call yourself, I do what? I call you that. That's what he said.
Archbishop, anything.
If you want to call yourself archbishop, I'll call you archbishop. That's what he said. Listen, right now, I can see some names there. I think it's Lydia, New York City. Now, I know she's in New York City, and she said she's called Lydia, right? But I have not seen her passport or her ID card.
Right.
No,
But I'm going to believe this is Lydia
in New York.
because she said it.
She said
right.
it, so we'll call her.
What if she's lying to me? I know she's not lying, but what if she's lying?
You can't tell. You can't tell.
I can't tell.
No.
So I just have to be like, yeah. That's
Of course, you
Lydia.
can tell prophetically.
Of course, if we get to the prophetic, that's a different stage.
Different.
But what I'm trying to say is, you see Kiran is there. I don't know whether he's really Kiran.
No.
There are some people who appear there as Samsung 14. That's when I say,
Now,
I'm
this
not
one-
calling you Samsung 14.
sounds funny.
You know, this one.
Absolutely.
I remember in Dubai, a man came and he was called Mary.
Mary, yeah.
Yes, that's
And I said, your name is...
Mary.
And I didn't know what the name was. And God said, Mary. I said, God, no. We're not calling this gentleman
He
Mary.
was a big fella too.
He was a
you
big
know,
fella, a
like
tall guy.
proper man.
Yeah. And he says, yes, that's my name. I was named Mary.
Mary, that's right.
Remember that.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes, sir.
Not a
Now,
modern man.
that's what God had told me. But if he had told me Mary, I might have said, are you serious?
Yeah.
Then he insists that I should call him Mary. I'll call him Mary.
No problem.
That's it.
I don't need an ID card.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, you're Mary. That's it.
Mr. Mary.
Of course, I know him, But if I'm going to call his name, all right, then I have a problem. I call him, but I've been with him moving around. I've never seen his passport.
Never.
That's true.
Yeah. I know he's Simon. Have you seen Simon's passport?
No.
Nope.
So how do you know this is Simon?
Could be
Take
anybody.
it for
Could
that's
be
what it,
anybody.
He
that's
told
what
him,
it
right?
says.
That's what Pastor Chris says. If you call
Whatever you
yourself
call
bishop,
yourself,
we call you
we call you
bishop.
bishop.
If you call yourself apostle, we call you apostle.
No problem.
Bishop.
If you call yourself teacher, we call you teacher. If you call yourself pastor, we will call you pastor. Albeit false or good, we just call you what you want to be called.
That's right.
What I believe here is a different story.
Oh, yes.
So I'm not. The church is too divided.
Right.
That the people who attack others will say, I'm attacking because these are not Christians. So that they find a way of continuing to attack.
Yes.
At most, we have superficial differences. And as I heard people say, oh, I invited someone to a ministry. My church, Spirit Embassy.
Spirit Embassy.
We have one rule. We don't invite you to anywhere.
Nowhere. No.
No.
Doesn't happen.
We have over 761 branches, 3.2 million.
Yes.
I've only been to like 7 or 8
That's right.
branches.
Yes. Yes.
I would never invite anybody to come to preach for
Never,
me.
never.
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 And to just tell you the truth, Pastor Chris himself doesn't invite anyone.
That's
Very
true.
true.
That's true, sir.
The only people you see, maybe Pastor Benny Hinn and a few people.
That's
And you
right,
see,
that's
some
it.
of these things like this. Some of these things, people are good people. But we have now an army of evil bloggers who just say, this one, this one, and lying. So that they favor the person, their paymaster.
Yes.
Me? Invite a man?
Never.
Never. Never. I've not invited anybody out there, any man of God who will tell you that I invited them to come and preach for my church. He's a liar.
No, we don't do like that.
All right? Big liar.
Right.
I've developed friends like we did one conference with pastor in the pastor who was for Pastor T.D. Jakes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I think it's called Chris.
Chris.
Yeah. And it was the time when he was trying to restructure his ministry.
Yes.
And I was trying to help him in his ministry as a brother. That's it. And then I said, okay, come over, we sit down, we discuss this. I said, oh, look, you can't let your ministry that you were called by God to go down because there is this thing and this thing that has happened or what people think has happened. So I want to help you so that you rise.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it. As for inviting a person to come to our ministry
No.
to teach us what?
No.
We've
got
too
everything.
much
Got
content.
We have all the word.
To teach us exactly what exactly?
Yeah.
Crossover little when it comes to word, when it comes to business, when it comes to life.
We are an all-round ministry.
We are all round.
But let me tell you something. I'm by no means saying these ministers are not anointed. They are anointed. They are good people. But I think they use a lot of people that they pay to spread a certain level of... So people be like, wow.
Yeah.
Nope. So the reason why we don't really entertain that, we call our sons to minister in our church because they received an impartation from me.
Yes, sir.
So they are coming around to add to our people because they are me in a certain measure.
That's right.
That's it. And I can go to my, like when I said to people, because Apostle Johnson Suleman is somewhat that we're really, really close and I honor him. And he really, really loves me, honors me too. And he honored me greatly when I went there. And I said it before that, I said, I don't want to go to anyone's church.
That's true.
We have not even, we are on 7 or 8 branches that I visit, over 700 branches.
That's right.
I've not gone there.
many places.
What am I doing in other people's churches?
Yeah.
Sir.
What will I be doing there?
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything there. So better for me to come to Germany, go to, go to Venezuela,
Germany.
go
Yes,
to
sir.
Puerto Rico, go to all these
sir.
branches of ours, Germany,
Yeah. France.
South America.
Need to go
I've not.
Don't
Canada
even go
branch,
there.
I've not even gone.
That's
His
right.
branches that are that he is zoned for, I've not gone to them.
right.
So why will I be found moving around? I could do that for Apostle because of the bond we created and the understanding that he has and the love he has, and because at that time when God said, focus on your ministry. What was I doing in Thailand? Thailand was an open meeting.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just that it was done in a certain building that belonged to a certain ministry. And of course, that one also was already saying he's a son in a certain way.
right.
And that's what happened.
it.
But we are not actively going to a place that is not our sons
Yeah.
or inviting somebody to come and minister in our church.
Our
So
crusade.
good news world.
Let me tell you something. We follow Pastor Chris' model,
Yeah.
which is Christ's model. All right? Paul was moving around to the churches that were started by him
By him.
Yeah.
That's right.
and his children. All the books you're reading is Paul going to his branches,
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Right.
writing letters to his branches.
Right.
Once in a while, he will try to establish a church here. And then maybe they will try to beat him up. They will try to do this. Then the Macedonian call comes in, and he goes to establish his branch, which is Christ's branch.
That's right.
That's right.
So I'm not one moment, not 1 minute did I invite anybody,
Nope.
especially in Nigeria. Not one.
No, never.
I haven't even invited Pastor Chris.
That's true.
Not because Pastor Chris is I don't want to invite him, but he's too busy with what he's doing. Of course, he said to me that anything you want me to do for you, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So I've not used that favor. I'm waiting. You know, you can't just use that favor. And we're like, yeah, I need you to do this. You're like, no, we're not doing this. So I've not used that favor. So I'm waiting for a time where I can say, Dad, remember that word you said?
Yeah.
Then he says, yeah, I remember. He even said, I remember one time, I think it was last year. I said, remember you said you'd do anything I asked you to do? He said, yes. What do you want? I'm like, not now.
Just checking.
Not now. I will use it. I will use it. I want to maximize the moment.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Never invited anyone from Nigeria. Zero. Never. Absolutely nothing.
Fact.
Why? They are generals in that country.
Oh, yes.
But our church model is not like that.
Yes.
That's it. Our church model is not like that.
Right.
And let me tell you something, you guys who are out there who are in ministry, from the 30th, it's different. I'll not even talk to you. I'll not even address you.
Amen.
But I want to tell you now as the body of Christ, don't listen to these people. These people just wake up today and say, this one, invited this one. A lie. A blatant lie.
Yeah.
Right.
An open lie.
Which
So that it can be exciting.
looking for traction.
Yeah, they're just looking for traction. There is no emotions with them. They are looking for $1.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The more
yeah.
clicks,
That's right.
the greater the
Yeah.
That's right. The
impact.
revenue.
Clickbait.
If you knew who Uebert Angel was,
Hey.
you would know it would not happen. Me calling someone, can I invite you to preach for me? Hey,
Never.
how? What are you going to say to our people
How?
that I can't say myself?
Nothing.
That's right.
To be honest, we don't want to hear it either.
We're not interested. Yeah, we have enough of what we are doing right now.
Too much to feed
You
on.
see, imagine 3.2 million registered members.
Yes.
Me come and put. That's why I remember I remember the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams said, I never bring somebody to your ministry to stand there because Christians are sheep.
Wow. Yes. Yes. Yes.
They will follow anything that they hear
follow.
on the platform and follow.
Hey.
Then when you try to say, no, that one was wrong doctrine,
Hey.
it's already too late.
And confidence.
It's already too late. See, I preached with, the other one I preached with was Pastor Benny in Bulgaria.
Oh yes.
Bulgaria. We shared the same platform in the same, because he was preaching for my son.
Right.
And I had said to my son, it's okay, because Pastor Benny is a symbol for Christianity.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a symbol. You might hate his doctrine, you might not like him, but it's a symbol for Christianity.
Amen.
You know, when a person stands there
That's right.
and reminds you of God,
Amen.
Right.
that's what he is. He's a pillar. Somebody, a sign that God said, there was a generation that believed.
That's right.
That is a generation. So you have to honor him.
That's right.
And all these men of God in Nigeria, whether they agree with me or not, I still honor them.
Amen.
Right.
There's a point I've reached now with God that I say to myself, you know what? I can make it okay with you to tell you we're not fighting anyone, we're not talking to anyone, we're no longer replying to anyone. 30th, there's a reason. All right? We're not. But also remember, there are many people that make men of God hate each other.
That's
They can just wake up and write a story, a false one. Falsehood, follow falsehood. This, yeah.
stirring up
You
strife.
better angel. Me.
If they don't know.
Invite who?
They don't know.
No, you
Never.
don't play around. I am a student of Pastor Chris.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir.
A very, very astute student of Pastor Chris.
Right.
That's right.
I learn, I glean everything that he says, and I don't have time for anything else. But if I see somebody that is being raised by God, whether they then go wrong later on, that's another story. I will try to reach out and help them.
That's right.
That's
And
Yeah.
that's a lot.
And I don't even reach out like me, phoning someone. No. The people that know me were like, oh, there is this man who came to me. I said, oh, that's brilliant.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a very good man of God. Okay, I want you to talk to him. Here is his number. Okay, I'll just call him and encourage him.
Yeah.
And most of them get so excited. In fact, as a matter of fact, all of them get so excited. Prophet Angel, you mean Prophet Angel? Yes. Come on. I bless them. Some of them, I give them money. Some of them, I say, what can I do for you? And that's because I'm just doing it for God. That's why I never want to mention people's names. But at the same time, I want you to understand, all this time, we have done 12 days to hear.
Yes.
Fasting, praying for Christianity, praying for unity, praying for influence. That means from now onwards, nobody, don't talk about anyone else. Just focus on God. Don't talk about anyone else. Focus on God. Whosoever is your man of God or you man of God, listen to them, follow them. And if you listen to me while I'm preaching to my people and your man of God say something contrary to mine, believe your man of God. Because your revelation with your man of God is going this direction.
That's right.
Maybe you get to this dimension we are in later on. But for now, follow. Stay with that one. Don't go to your man of God and say, but Prophet Angel says, but you are saying, I think I'll follow Prophet Angel. Then better be in spirit embers.
That's right.
Yeah, better be in spirit embers. Don't bother people.
You can mix ingredients.
You can't mix ingredients.
Alright, my dearest family, there you have it. And each time I listen to the man of God, Prophet Uebert Angel, I usually say this thing. I said a lot of people seem not to understand him. There are a lot of people that doesn't really understand him. And the reason is because they can't see that this man is just so full of love. You see, he's just so full of love. If he's given an opportunity, he would like to, say apologize to many preachers and bring them into unity. That's what I see in this man. He's always so loving. In his speech, it's only when people decide to, go against or talk against some of the things which, to those people they think is wrong. All right, that's when he can also speak up. But I haven't watched the man of God, Prophet Uebert for a long time. He's always very full of love. See, and that's the same thing with the man of God, Pastor Chris. It's just that Pastor Chris, when it comes to responding, he responds to issues that matters to God. You see, issues that a lot of people rarely even see, like what's going on in the world today. You see, a lot of people rarely see those things. That's why when I see many preachers attacking each other, I'm wondering, do they really know what's going on? The people that they are supposed to attack are there doing what they are supposed to do. And to say that if these people achieve their agenda, most of these preachers would even have a platform to speak. You see, they won't have any platform to say they are saying anything. So the ones that are actually doing the bad things they are supposed to speak against, they are there, but they don't see such things. And the man of God, Pastor Chris, addressed such things. But when it comes to, I love the man of God, Prophet Uebert Angel, because he's a shield. You can't touch Pastor Chris and, and run away. That's not possible. He will get you. That's why I love him so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I look forward to seeing my next video, guys. Bye.